Okay, Doc, so let me ask you something. Well, what else is good to combat inflammation and help the body function the way it's supposed to?
Well, Mark, remember, our gut, our stomach, the stomach lining is a very, very important part of our immune system, and it's an important part of how we are as far as our health and wellness. So we have a product, and we call it Cobiotic. And Cobiotic is a group of probiotics that help with digestion and help the stomach to be in a position so it can deal with the bacteria and the toxins that come into it every day. Once we get the gut in a healthy state, we tend to lower inflammation because we stop toxins and we stop food particles. It's called leaky gut syndrome, from entering spaces in our body that they shouldn't be if they're not properly digested. That's leaky gut syndrome. And when you do that, you lower inflammation and you make yourself healthier. You tend to react less to things. Your allergies tend to go away. So Cobiotic is a very, very important part of our health. And in fact, remember, your gut also stores fungus, it stores yeast. Well, this probiotic that we have, Cobiotic, actually kills yeast, fungus, and actually parasites also. So it's a very, very important product to take on a daily basis.
Now, if somebody's ever taken an antibiotic, why is this product so important to absolutely make sure that you're using this in your program?
Great question. If you take an antibiotic, remember, antibiotic means against life. You're literally killing all the good bacteria in your stomach along with the bad bacteria that you've targeted with the antibiotic. When you do that, you leave your gut exposed to some really serious pathogens. So it's always good to replace those good bacteria that you've killed. And Cobiotic, of course, does that. Once you replace them, then your immunity is in fact back intact.
And these pathogens could almost literally cause your gut to get a hole in it?
Well, let's put it this way. Something like Clostridium difficile, which is a very common infection. About 2,500 people die from it every day in the United States. I believe there's as many as 200,000 infections every day. Every day.
Oh my.
Now, Clostridium is almost always a result of antibiotic treatment. So it's very important to replace those good bacteria that antibiotics kill so you don't get a case of Clostridium. Clostridium takes a long time to recover from.
So when the doctors prescribe an antibiotic, are they telling people to take a probiotic?
Some doctors do, some doctors don't. And of course, unfortunately, the people who get Clostridium really suffer. And very often they never ever find out what's wrong with them.
And then the docs are writing more and more prescriptions.
Oh, you'll get a second antibiotic. You could end up on something like clindamycin or vancomycin, which are very difficult antibiotics for a human to have to take.
All right, so the probiotics in our product called Cobiotic is very, very important because it will help replace the bad bacteria. The good bacteria will build back up, and then your system can begin to function again.
Well, not only that, it's even more important. The Saccharomyces boulardii part of Cobiotic, it's in our product, actually kills Clostridium.
So when the bad bacteria is in your stomach, does this stop the absorption of nutrition?
It will change your digestion, and yes, you will not absorb nutrients in the same way.
So by taking this will help realign your stomach with the good bacteria, the bacteria that it needs, and it will also therefore help with the body's ability to absorb nutrition.
Absolutely, and remember, all B vitamins are formed in the gut using those bacteria, those good bacteria. You don't have good bacteria, you don't have B vitamins.
And then you have all kinds of problems.
And you have problems.
Especially with your energy.
Energy, fatigue, you name it.
Well, for fatigue, because I know so many people that are just so tired all the time. They're stressed, they're tired. What can they take for that? What else can we add to our regimen that would really help with this?
Well, number one, we've already discussed salt. Salt is something that builds energy in the body. It's really important. So that salt product that we talked about, the Himalayan salt, is really important. It also helps our nervous system, by the way. So you feel and look better. Number two, the probiotic, of course, is very important. But we also, if you really are ill, if you're really having problems with chronic fatigue, you may just have a viral load problem. There could be a lot of things going on. We make a product called CFS. It's called, well, it's Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Formula, CFS formula. And when you take CFS formula, what you do is you hold down your viral load and you build energy. The product has a lot of energy producing product in it, energy producing vitamins, and quite a few herbs to keep your viral load down. So CFS formula is a wonderful product to use with chronic fatigue. And you can find the link for that on the website.
And that will help people come out of this state of just being so tired all the time?
Chronic fatigue is something that you hear, I mean, it's a chronic condition.
It's rampant.
Yes, and you hear it all the time. So anytime you can help someone's energy and make them feel more up, their whole life will change. They'll have a better life for it.
And it's called CFS.
CFS formula.